Hey guys, Matt with Knuckle here. I'm on my way back from the Daytona 500. Big shout out to Pennzoil for having me out to the race. They got us VIP access. We got to go down and check out the pits, the garage, see the race trailer and the whole setup for the team, and learned a lot about NASCAR that I had no idea about. So we put together this little video, and it's 10 things you didn't know about NASCAR. Check it out. The first ever NASCAR race took place in 1948 on the beach and streets of Daytona, Florida. They actually drove down the beach, kicked it sideways, went up on the street, came all the way back around, and did multiple laps up and down the beach and the streets. Who wouldn't want to do that? That'd be awesome. Now that speed limit's like 10 miles an hour, which is ridiculous. Now NASCAR is one of the biggest spectator sports in the world. It's estimated they have around 75 million fans worldwide. It's no wonder they let their fans do just about anything involving NASCAR. You can go down in the pits, you can walk the track, they let you listen to the spotter and the pit crews and the drivers on the radio. They'll let you even drive one of the cars if you want to. I know that's on my bucket list. The amount of technology that goes into these cars is just crazy. And there's more than one car per driver. There's multiple cars. They have different cars set up for different tracks. And a motor for one of these cars is over $50,000 each. Why so much for the motors? Well, they're getting 750 horsepower out of a naturally aspirated 5.9 liter 358 cubic inch V8 at around 9,100 RPMs. The tolerances are tight and it takes over 100 hours to build each motor. They make so much power that restrictor plates are used on some of the bigger tracks and super speedways to prevent crashes. The specifications of these cars are heavily monitored by NASCAR. They go through one of the most brutal tech inspection processes I've ever seen. They use metal templates for each manufacturer to make sure that the bodies are within 1/16 of an inch so no one has an aerodynamic advantage. NASCAR does this to level the playing field, so it's more about the driver and the team's ability to win the race and not the cars. Teams are allowed to run whatever oil they want. Many teams run Pennzoil for the natural gas technology used in their synthetic motor oil. In races as close as the Daytona 500, a motor oil can be the difference between winning and losing. The drivers have to be in great physical shape. On some of the hotter races, they can lose up to 12 pounds of water weight and sweat. Plus, NASCAR allows you 200 pounds per driver, so if you weigh less than that, you can strategically place that weight anywhere in the car. The pit crew also has to be in great physical shape. That's why many crews are made up of ex-pro athletes, and they train all the time. During a pit stop, one guy has to pick up an 80-pound gas can, pick up 2 of them to fill a car up. And each tire and wheel that they're slinging around weighs 60 pounds apiece. And they're in an all-out sprint to do this process because a good pit stop's about 12 seconds. Pit row has a speed limit of 55 miles an hour in Daytona, with a leeway of about 5 miles an hour. So drivers will try to go 59.5 miles an hour, and they do this with the use of lights, so they don't get a penalty. They have 7 green lights and then a red light. So they'll set that 7th green light up on the car that it's 59.5 miles an hour. So if they're on that last green light, then they're within speed. If they hit the red light, then they're 60 miles an hour and they can get a penalty and have to come back through and it can cost them the race. That's one of the things that makes NASCAR so interesting and that I had no idea about. And that's that there's multiple races made up into one. You've of course got the race around the track, and then you got the race down pit road where they're trying to go as close to the speed limit as possible, like many of us do on the road. And then they also have the pit crew race where they're trying to get all the cars in and out of there in under 12 seconds, which is amazing. And seeing all this stuff come together and the technology it takes to put a team together and try to get whatever advantage they can, whether it's an ounce here or an inch here, in a level playing field, which makes NASCAR awesome. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Big thanks once again to Pennzoil for having us out to the Daytona 500. It was awesome to see all the behind the scenes stuff that I had no idea about. If you want to know more about their synthetic oils that are based off of natural gas, I'll leave a link in the description for you guys to check out and get more information. If you have any comments or questions about what we came up with for our list, or if you got another cool fact about NASCAR that we didn't know about, hit us up in the comments below. And once again, thanks for watching.